is a day 3. Good morning, everybody. Sports Score Update. I'm your host, or as we call the sports scorer, Paul McCartney Part 2. So let's get right to it. The Lady Jack season came to a close last night in the Class A quarterfinals, ending the Steve Sabo era in the program's history. A 4-0 loss to undefeated Pioneer, moves to 18-0 on the season. Like we just said, Steve Sabo ending his 18-year run. He took over the team when he took over the year before that. The team only had 1 win, but since then they've had an outstanding run with Coach Sabo. In the final season, the Lady Jacks went 9-6-3 on the season. It's also the end of Allie Smite's career with the Lady Jacks. She now holds the new school record for most career shutouts with 34. The previous record was 8, which she broke back in her freshman year. Congrats to not only the seniors, but also to the rest of the team for an outstanding season, and best of luck to Coach Sabo in the next step of his teaching career. Moving on now, NT football is getting ready for their playoff game against West Neck East tonight in the Class A playoffs on the road against the Trojans at 7 p.m. It's a rematch of last year's playoff game for NT, which they were on the losing side of, ending the career of Chris Ward and Taylor Malott and Alex Malk most notably. Tyler Clare and Bobby Brower, the notable injuries for NT. Tyler Clare announced earlier this week that he is done for the rest of the season with a broken thumb, and Bobby Brower once again out with a broken foot. Chris Labino was the top guy to watch from NT, as he's recorded 2 100-yard games in the past 3 weeks, and he's now part of a 3-man rushing attack with Joe Dye, which coaches the course. Something to keep an eye on. Also, a guy to keep an eye on for the Trojans is running back John Dolek III, who had a pair of rushing touchdowns last season against the Lumberjacks in postseason play. He will be the key of how the defense being able to stop him will be the key tonight. Highlights come up on Monday. Our guest this morning is just wrapping up his 4th year on varsity, and a win tonight against Grand Island would clinch Jacks Volleyball their first NFL title since 2007. Will you please welcome to the show, Victor Willison. Victor, welcome to the show. Now, what drew you to volleyball all those years ago?
Well, both my parents played volleyball back in the day, and they both encouraged me that it's a fun sport. We played in the backyard all the time. My neighbors had a course out in the backyard. I went over there and played it, and I just loved it, and I just stuck with it.
How would you describe your first day on varsity as a freshman? Were you intimidated at all, or did the guys accept you right out of the gate?
I was very intimidated. I was very nervous to make any mistake on the court, but there was great captains and leaders in the team that picked me up whenever I made a mistake.
Now, you've been with Coach Hodgson for the past 4 years now, going through his 4th NFL title as coach of NT. What have you learned from him, from Coach Hodgson, over the years?
Everything about winning. Everything's winning to us. And it's about having fun, but it's most importantly, it's about winning, and we really want to win tonight.
What would you say has been the reason for the program's success the past couple of years?
Definitely coaching. We have one of the most experienced, if not the most experienced coach in the league, and we're lucky to have him.
Last one, do you have any advice for our viewers? Maybe they want to try for a sport next year. Do you have any advice?
Well,
have fun.
It's just have fun. I mean, you're going to play sport for 4 years, and this season flew by, and just have fun and make time the most of it.
Well, Victor, we thank you for coming on this morning. Our Lumberville Bookstore Player of the Week. We'll be back on Monday. All the highlights from the weekend, and we'll be back better than ever on Monday morning. For Victor Wilson, I'm Joe Kraus. Have a great day, everybody. We'll be back with the rest of your morning announcements right after this.